and me. Together we could be anything, anything.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Scruffy Tam Airlines. This is Scruffy Tam, Lord of Socks, your pilot for this and several other flights as we tour the United States from East Coast to West Coast and back. I hope you enjoy these Twitch live streams that were recorded live and with my community. And I hope that you will come visit me live on twitch.tv.scruffytam sometime soon. So once again, I hope you enjoy this series. I hope you are enjoying and have enjoyed this series of flights as we tour the United States, take some time and sightsee in some of the bigger cities. And I hope to see you soon. Take care of yourselves and safe flying. Y'all, last time I streamed, I had this problem with sound alerts, and it's still going on. I've got to figure it out. Hey, Hannah, how are you? Tam the OG, welcome to my channel. And Banana Pancake, thank you for jumping on. Going to get some eats. That sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know what's going on with channel points. I'm on there now, and it's saying channel points is disabled. Oh wait, you know what? The music's awful loud. There we go. Is my chair lower? No, the camera is a little higher actually. And I did that. You know what? I could lower it. Wait a minute. There we go. I had the camera higher because when I don't use the green screen, with the camera the way it is now, you can't see the whole the lighting setup back there. But no, I can definitely lower the camera back down, and I did so. So how is everybody? I'm gonna try to fix this channel points. I don't know what is going on with this thing, but it's really getting on my nerves. I worked on it after my last stream. I just shrunk a little. I worked on this after my last stream and thought it was working. Okay, now let me try it and see. It's saying that it's active now. Let's find out. There we go. Baby shark. Baby shark. There we go. Things are working again. Things are working. It seemed like it was extremely loud, but hey, it's working. It may have, hopefully it was just loud in my ears and not like blowing everyone else's ears out. So let me close out of all this stuff now, where I can go back to paying attention to my audience. Just 1 minute. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right, got that fixed. Okay. So today's plan, last stream we flew into Utah, and I knew that we were close to, well, I knew that the Bonneville Salt Flats were in Utah. Oh, we do celebrate it, Hannah, and it was fantastic. It was really, really cool. Hold that thought. So last time we flew into Utah, and then I wanted to find out where the Bonneville Salt Flats are because I'd love to see that. And so right before stream started, I looked it up. I looked it up earlier today, but then I looked, and we're really close to where we landed last time. We're close to it. So yeah, we're gonna check that out. We'll do a little tour of it. But Halloween was fantastic, Hannah. So our neighborhood is a really popular neighborhood for trick-or-treating. And there's a church like less than a mile from here, and they had a trunk or treat and some stuff for the kids. So we took the kids there first, and they got candy through the trunk or treating thing, and then bounce houses, and we ate. And then we came back, and on the way back to our house, we let them go buy some houses and get candy. And we met some new neighbors, actually. Got to talk to them, finally. They're not really new. They've been here over a year. But yeah, we got to. Oh, I saw that. Hannah. That was an amazing outfit that y'all had. Really, really cute. I think didn't you post it on Instagram? That was really, really cute. Really cute. All right, let's see here. I need to adjust my lighting coloring just a little bit. It's a little bit too, oh wait, no, that is good actually. There we go. Yeah, I thought I saw it. That was really cute, Hannah. Really awesome. I've got to do some adjusting to my green screen sometime too, but my green screen lighting, but that's okay. Oh, you know, I forgot about that, Sam. We had talked about what we were gonna do, and then I just forgot all about it, didn't I? Oh, I just kind of forgot about it, actually. So today I printed out this checklist for the aircraft that I've been flying on how to, you know, do different things and stuff. Forgot. Yes, quote unquote forgot. Good excuse. But I think I'm gonna fly a different aircraft tonight than what I have been flying. So there's that. There's that. Okay. I think that's all the talking. I had a good day at work. Just my days at work aren't, I mean, they're pretty much boring for the most part. Not really boring because I enjoy what I do, but they're not really exciting, I guess. Most of the time they're not. That's pretty much it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the game. I'm starting a little bit earlier than what I normally do on a Monday. Oh, tonight's your late night at work. You got 45 minutes left. Hey, that's not bad. Well, hopefully I can make that 45 minutes go by quicker for you. Hey, Tomos, what is going on? Thank you, Tomos. I appreciate it. And I lurked a little bit on your stream today, but I was really busy at work, so I didn't get a chance to say hi or anything. But it's good to see you. Iceman, what is going on? How are you, Iceman?
Go, 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 go.
Oh, look at Thomas.
Go. Reverse thrust.
Landing on a dirt road. Dude, that was awesome. Wow. And now I feel really, really like, awful. And there is Iceman 333. A little shout out for Iceman as well. Thank you for shouting that out. Dude, that was awesome. Very awesome. You're very welcome for the shout out, sir. You are very welcome. Thank you to Hannah for shouting out those two fellow streamers. I love my fellow streamers and I love my viewers as well.
God. Dude, that shit got me good. Fuck off. All of you. All of you.
What game was that, Kung Fu? Thank you, Hannah, for shouting out. No. That's it, dude. It's perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine. I knew when I did the shout outs that was going to happen. And dude, don't worry about it. It's perfectly cool. But what game was that? I could tell you were scared. Mundon, I have not heard of that. Oh, you got a new mop? So Tammy, you like mopping the whole house? Like doing it all? All right, you know what? I think we're just gonna stick with, I'm gonna stick with the Beechcraft because I am familiar with it. So we're gonna fly to, I don't know what town this is. Let's see what town this is. Wendover, Utah, which is west of the Salt Flats. So we'll fly to Wendover and then I might get the drone out depending on how close or far away we are from the salt flats. If nothing else, we will fly over the salt flats. Oh, Hannah, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. You're mopping around boxes. All right, so we're gonna start at KMLF, where we ended stream last time. I couldn't believe that the FAA actually let this airport be named this. I mean, Milford Municipal I can get, but I mean the call sign I just thought was hilarious, and so that's why I decided to use this one. All right, we're gonna start here. No, you know what? I'm gonna start here. That'll be our departure. You don't trust the service that cleaned it before we moved in, so it's a deep clean. Oh, cool, Tam. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I'm glad to hear it's a deep clean, not that. No, I don't think so, Tam. I don't think so. But hey, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. It's MLF. MLF. Oh, y'all, and I got my instrument gauges. I know you can't see it, but right here, so I don't have to do all this crap to see, you know, my instrumentation during stream, so I can actually see what my altitude is. It's right here in front of me. I can actually lean back here
Kilo Mike Lima Foxtrot,
and still see.
Beechcraft November 9er 2 Sierra Tango taking off runway tree 4
And like every other time, I really haven't played around with it much, so I'm gonna be learning as I go, like I do with multitudes of other things. All right, let's get this thing going. You've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. I will probably do so once the update comes out, just to check it out and see. Still not sure about the DLC yet, but we'll definitely be checking out the new free content. Okay, park and brake off. We are wide open throttle. Let's get this baby in the air. And it's pretty a shame that, I mean, it's a shame that the game is having to tell me how to steer when I've got my feet on the rudder controls. Pretty embarrassing, actually. There we go. We are off the ground. But the update hasn't dropped yet, though, Hannah, right? The update drops Friday, correct? Oh, landing gear. Oh, come on now. I've got to set a shortcut for my landing gear, because that is not good to take my eyes off the ground like that.
Salt Lake Center Beechcraft November 9er 2 Sierra.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this this plane.
Foxtrot 5,600 feet. Request flight following. Squawk 4142 Beechcraft 2 Sierra Tango. Beechcraft 2 Sierra Tango radar contact 2 miles north of Kilo Mike Lima Foxtrot 5,000.
Oh, does the G key? Oh, that makes sense. Gear. Dang, why didn't I already figure that out? Thank you.
Sierra Tango.
I appreciate that, Iceman. I feel like such a noob. Well, I guess I am really a noob at this. All right, so highest altitude's 12,000 feet. I really need to climb, y'all. All right, so right now I am at 7,000 feet. According to my new altimeter, anyways. But thank you for that. I'll take all the shortcut hints I can get on the keyboard, but Doesn't necessarily mean I will remember it next time. But I appreciate you telling me. I will probably have to be told multiple times before it like sinks into my head. Bring back the fuel mixture a little bit since we're gaining altitude. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. G gear. I don't know why that was so hard for me to realize, but it was. All right, we're awful close. Yeah, I don't think I'll forget, but I never know about me, Iceman. I never know. All right, we're getting awful close to these mountains, and we still have 3,000 feet to go. And I thought about going autopilot and going ahead and setting everything, but a little too late now, so I'm just going to manually climb, and then once I get to a good cruising altitude, then I'll set everything. So anyways, we're taking off at KMLF, which is Milford Municipal in Utah. We're going to fly over to Wendover, Utah. The Bonneville Salt Flats should be to our east once we land in Wendover. I don't know if we'll see them from the air, but we'll be close. I might see them now, actually, when I dip down a little bit. I think I may have seen them in person one time. But I'm really not sure. I never did research it. So anyways, from Wendover, Utah, it's just going to be a short hop across the Salt Lake to Sky Park, and then we'll just see how time goes. So I may just end stream once we get to Wendover, depending on time, because I do have to work every day this week, including Friday. So we'll just see how time goes. All right, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and set autopilot and set my heading to 3. You know what? I'm actually really nice. I'm liking my heading right now. I'm perfectly fine with that. Climb rate, I'm good with, so I'm just gonna leave it on autopilot. Let it do its thing. And then we'll see what happens. I will go to external view in just a minute. Oh, Iceman, exclamation mark socks. Exclamation mark socks will get you the sock cam view, sir.
Scruffy show us those socks.
All right, I did do a camera adjustment, so hopefully tonight my legs will not be included in the sock cam. So here we go. Let me turn on some lights. My socks of the day. Yes, it worked. My socks of the day. On the right foot is my red with holly leaves. Oh, it's not on the list. I'm sorry, Iceman. I've got my red Christmas socks with holly leaves, and then on the left foot I've got my black socks with multiple colored diamonds. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for doing that shout out, Iceman. I appreciate that. All right, we're getting close to our cruising altitude I'd like to be at. So let's see here. Vertical speed, I want to turn that on. I'm going to bring vertical speed down. Let's just go It looks like the Google socks you have. Oh, cool. That's right. I forgot you told me you had some Google socks. And actually, I need to change my heading now too. I need to bring my engine RPM down a little bit. There we go. So right now I'm on a 0 heading, which I didn't realize. I'm going to go to this heading right now. Turn that on. Let's see how we fare now. Oh, and Hartsville. I gotta see where Hartsville is, but dude, yeah, I am down for a lunch date. Let's see where Hartsville South. Oh, Hartsville. That's near Darlington, right? We've got to plan that sometime. Seriously, I would love to meet you. I also live semi close. I'm not sure exactly how close, but Kung Fu Kangaroo and the Average Kim, we don't live too awful far from each other. Oh my gosh, Ice Man, do you know we used to have a Shoney's here and it closed a few years ago, and man, I miss that breakfast bar like crazy. Yeah, Tam, we will definitely we'll have to do that. We will have to do that. So my dad used to love Shoney's, and he loved their strawberry milkshakes. So after he passed, the family all got together and went to Shoney's, and they were kind enough to make him, in memory of him, a strawberry milkshake, and just placed it on the table, and we didn't touch it, but like in memory of him. That was really, really awesome. My mom was real good friends with the manager. Good times. Yeah. Oh, Hannah, that would be, if you would like to join, you are welcome to. Yeah, I mean it's really cool how close some of us are to each other.
Salt Lake Center, generic November 9er 78 Sierra.
All right, I'm going to go to external view.
Descending 10,000 feet.
Generic November 9er 78 Sierra Hotel Salt Lake Center, continue as planned.
So right now we're just flying over a small lake. It's not even named on my navigational map. I thought at first that this was the Salt Flats. Oh really, Hannah? I had no clue that we all lived, well, not all, but that some of us lived this close to each other. I had no clue, Hannah. I know where some of my viewers live, but I didn't realize that about you. So yeah, we're still a good little piece from the Salt Flats, but we will be flying over some significant mountains on the way. I'm pretty sure my altitude right now is about 12,000 feet. Is that right? Oh, you know what? Why am I? Y'all, I am such a crazy streamer. I'm still doing this, trying to look at my gauges to see what my altitude is, and I've got the gauge right here in front of me. So yes, I am at 12,000 feet. 12,000 feet exactly. Is where I should be. So let's double check. Well, close enough. 12,160 feet. Like all the needles on this gauge are kind of jumbled up together at this altitude. So anyways, I'm good. I know, right? I spent $160 on a gauge that I'm not even using. So I'm gonna cycle through here. Let's see what all I do get with this. Oops. Well, that took me back to the main menu. Oh, my airspeed is on here. Hang on, map. Main panel, radios. It shows me nothing. Okay. Airspeed. How level I am. Oh, it does give me my heading too. Turn coordinator, vertical speed in 100 feet per, okay, 100 feet per minute. This is really cool, y'all. There's all my engine data. Exhaust gas temperature. Ooh, you know what? I kind of, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of got my eyeballs glued on my new gauges here. Well, Hannah, that's awesome. I didn't realize. So I'm a little over 2 hours away from Iceman, headed east. And I think, I don't know. I'd be very down one day, one Saturday or something, for us to come up with a central location and just everyone, you know, get together and meet. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Generic 8 Sierra Hotel contact Salt Lake Center on 127.925. Good day.
Oh, nice. So one of these gauges shows me my flaps positions and everything. Cool, I'm gonna stick with that one. Okay, I'm done. I am focused on you guys now, not the gauge. Sorry about that. So can I change? I said that, and then I'm gonna mess around with something again. Can I change my heading with this? No, what do these knobs here do? Oh my gosh, I see what the knobs do.
Southwest 694 Salt Lake Center, continue as planned.
You ride a motorized bike, you can't go far, you're poor. I understand. No worries, sir. Those motorized bikes are pretty cool though. I've got a friend that's got one. I see him scooting around town some in it. So is it a battery operated bike, Iceman, or is it like a similar to a moped where it's gas powered? I figure it's probably battery operated, right? All right, I'm gonna go to external view. Let's do some looking around. You know, that's a pretty interesting. Okay, so that's Severe Lake. Oh, it's a two-stroke. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of like a moped then, kind of, sort of. Oh, were they, Tam? Heavy, what is going on? How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Show us those
socks. Tamara, will you give, excuse me, Tam, will you shout out Heavy, please? And my socks of the day. Socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my red Christmas socks with holly leaves and berries. And then on the left foot, I have my black socks with the multicolored diamonds on them. And those are my socks of the day. Thank you for. There's Heavy playing some Among Us. Man, I used to play. Tam is being productive. You got it. Yes, she is being productive. Yeah, I used to play the heck out of some Among Us way back in the day. Yeah, so I went through all my clips and got rid of some of the old ones, and there were some that I had done just for like TikTok. And so I got rid of a lot of the old clips, or a lot of the ones that I didn't really see why they were clipped, to kind of narrow them down to the best of the best clips. All right, back to the internal view. The external view gets pretty loud. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on that.
Generic 1 Quebec Sierra contact Salt Lake Center on 133.6.
And that's why I've got a checklist for this aircraft that I really need to be using. But I kind of forget. Yeah, the heavy. How long ago was that? I don't think you and I ever played Among Us together. But there was.
Center, Beechcraft 2
Oh,
Sierra
I didn't mean to
Tango,
hit cancel.
flight
Crap.
following.
I hit the wrong thing.
Beechcraft 2 Sierra Tango, Salt Lake Center, cancellation received.
There was a group of us that used to get together and play almost nightly.
Frequency change approved. Salt Lake Center, Beechcraft November 9 2 Sierra Tango is type.
And then I went on my streaming hiatus, not hiatus, where I kind of just stopped streaming for a little while, and sometime then the game kind of fell off. Yeah, the game died out.
Squawk Tree 406 Beechcraft 2 Sierra Tango. Beechcraft 2 Sierra Tango.
And it's kind of a shame that it died out. I don't know, it may still be going strong, but I kind of lost interest in, not that I lost interest. So it was difficult for me to stream. Yes, it was an old game before it finally blew up. And it was difficult for me to stream Among Us because I was trying to pay attention to the game and what was going on, but then I also wanted to pay attention to chat. So I would either pay attention to chat and not see things that would have helped me in the game, or I was focusing on the game and not paying any attention to chat. So I just stopped streaming it for that reason. And then if I'm going to be on my PC playing something, I'm going to stream it. But they had talked about doing an Among Us 2, and then they decided to add some new features to Among Us, and I can't help but wonder if they had done the Among Us 2, if it would have lasted longer. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, it died out. It gained in popularity really quick, and then it died out really quick too. Or at least for me it did. Yeah, I'm still too far away from the airport to try to access it. So the next big thing for me is the Animal Crossing update. I'm not convinced that I'm gonna stream Animal Crossing with the update. I may end up doing that, surprising everybody. But really, the next game that I'm super excited about is name just left me. Silk Song. Why did I forget that? Silk Song, Hollow Knight 2. I'm really excited about that. But for now, I am loving Flight Sim. I really do enjoy it. There's a really awesome kind Flight Sim community. And I've made some really good Flight Sim friends. Yes, Tam the OG, we need to start back doing team streams. I thought that the other day. We do. On the Fridays that I don't have to work and mom's working or something, you can come over and we can do Jackbox again. I mean, those were amazingly fun streams. But yeah, we do need to do a team stream again. We need to start back. Because really, my channel trailer is really nothing like what I do now. So I thought about redoing my channel trailer. So anyways, that's what I'm looking forward to, is Silk Song, which it's rumored that it's going to be released February 1st, but it was rumored also that it was going to release June, I think it was 14th of 2020. And y'all don't know how excited I was for that date to roll around, only to be super disappointed that there was no news. And it was actually Nintendo that had said that that was the release date, and it wasn't. Other than that, oh, you know what? I did get Mechanic Simulator. I thought that would be pretty cool to do sometime, which right now I'm still learning flying and stuff, and until I get really comfortable and I'm a good flyer, and especially a good lander, then I'm gonna stick with flight sim. But Mechanic Simulator, I've seen some people streaming it, and I got it, and it's pretty cool. And with my background, I feel like I could do good at Mechanic Simulator. And then I saw one today, someone was streaming something like Car Dealership Simulator or something. It wasn't called that, of course, but it was something to the effect of Car Dealership Simulator. And I'm like, whoa, I could be all over that, because I did that for my whole life, pretty much. Go to external view. But here I've got this big collection of games, most of which I haven't touched yet. I'm not quite halfway through with our flight here. Let me try. I'm going to try to zoom in. I don't know why when I zoom on the map it zooms in on the game too, but it does. So there's that. I'm going to try to see exactly where the Bonneville Salt Flats are, so I can say, hey, there's the Bonneville Salt Flats. But I don't see anything about it right now, so I'll just keep my eyes out for really salty ground, I guess. Really salty ground. I guess that's how you tell. See, and I'm not seeing it on there. And it could just be a setting. I'll tell you what, Iceman, since you're here and you're familiar with Little Nav Map, so the Great Salt Lake is right here. And from what I could tell on Google, the Salt Flats are over in this area somewhere. But when I zoom in, I'm not seeing it, but it could just be a detail that I've turned off. So how can I turn on a detail? You know, and actually I think instead of going to Sky Park, we'll go right here. There. Oh, no problem. No rush. No rush. We are flying. We are good. Oops. I hit the wrong thing. Gotta love it when you hit the wrong thing. There we go. I could just start clicking things, but oh crap. I've gotten rid of my flight plan. What did I even do to new flight plan, open flight plan, reset all for new flight? Oh my goodness, I have totally messed up. Dude, I went to say, yeah, I did. And I hit something when I was in file. I hit something and it got rid of all my stuff. File, open flight plan. Okay. Oh, sheesh. What a noob. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. Oh man, October, this whole year, Hebby, has flown by. For me anyways. The older you get, you will find the older you get, the quicker it goes by. Thank you, Kung Fu. Dude, you're always saving the day for me. I appreciate that. Always. Oh, I didn't realize that those emotes still worked. That gives me new ideas. All right, so we are coming up. Wow, we're really close to those mountains though. Check this out. Weather keeps putting you in a bind on getting housework done. It rained so hard. Oh my gosh, yeah, it rained like crazy here the other day, Hebby. And yeah, and now that the cold weather set in too, when the cold weather comes in, it's gonna rain a lot too. So man, I really feel for you on that. So funny story. Our next door neighbor, actually, they live right here, to my back. They have lived there almost a year, or right at a year. Oh my gosh, Hebby, yeah, you need to do that. That would be a huge catastrophe to get moisture in there. So they've been here about a year, or a little bit over a year, and I met the wife last close to Christmas. So yesterday they're giving out candy, last night for trick or treat. So we took the grandkids over there, my wife, daughter, myself, the two kids. Oh dude, yeah, Hebby, that is, you are very fortunate that you hadn't done that and get that all moisturized and set up for mold. So we're meeting the new neighbors, and I just forgot, I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh well, I had a thought like right on my mind, something about candy. Yep, it was. They were giving out candy, and it was a that's kind of where my mind went, Hebby. Well, shoot, I'll think about it. But anyways, we had a nice little conversation with him, got to talk to him and everything. And there was a point in this, but I don't remember what it was. Finally getting housework done, house stuff, rain stuff. Yeah, that's what I was looking at my chat to see if it would trigger that memory again, but it didn't. French drain, no. I don't know. It was about the hard rain. Was it about the hard rain? No, it couldn't have been that. Oh well, it's okay. I'll think of it. Yeah, I met them last Christmas, and my wife hadn't met them. But anyways, we just had a really nice conversation. I wish I could remember where I was going with it. I'm getting old, people. I'm not that old. I'm not that old.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day, you gave it away, or something like that.
Something like that. I think I got the lyrics right. I don't know. I know last Christmas I did have that as a redemption, the actual real song, and I kept on getting muted because of it, even though it's in Twitch's sound clips or whatever they call it. I kept on getting muted for it. So then I realized if I sang over it, then it would keep me from getting muted. So I would sing over it and that would solve the problem. Yeah. Sleep meds have kicked in, so you're no help. No problem, Tam the OG. I hope you didn't sleep while you were mopping. Slip and just fall and sleep on the floor. So anyways, we met them, and then 3 doors the other direction. Sure don't see the Salt Flats. According to Google, it should be up this way, but we'll see. Yeah, so really they're 3 doors up, I guess. You're showering and going to bed. Okay, Tim, well, have a good shower and have a good bed. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, they're really 3 doors up. But they're new neighbors too, so we got to meet them, which the husband was one of my nurses when I had my heart surgery, so I met him, but my wife had not. Okay, another thing I want to do is make it to where you can't see some of this stuff, like, you know, where the airport indicators and stuff. Reason being, when I do still shots, oh, I remember where I was going with this now. So most of y'all know that I have a drone business on the side, you know, where I do drone stuff. I flew a concert. We did a live concert Friday night for a bunch of local bands, and I flew the drone. Turn off POI. How do I do that? Do I need to exit out and go to settings, or can I do it right here in this? So y'all know that I have a drone business. I've been doing this since 2014. And keep in mind that we really haven't met the neighbors right here behind us until last night. So we go over there and we introduce ourselves. We're your next door neighbors. And they said, like right there next door? And I said, yeah. And he said, no, not right there next door, right? And I said, no, we are next door, like right there beside you next door. It's in the assistance tab. Yeah, let me, you know what? I'll do it when I land. But there's a reason why I want this turned off. So he said, well, someone told me that our next door neighbors were retired older people, and he owned a plane. And he said, isn't your Wi-Fi? He said, sometimes when I'm looking at Wi-Fi, I see a Wi-Fi connection for my last name and then airport. And I said, well, yeah, that is the name of one of my wireless points, but the airport is what Apple calls their wireless access point. They call it an airport. And then my last name's on there because I just named it my last name airport. So this dude is convinced by one of our neighbors that my wife and I are retired older people and I own an airplane. And then he gets on his Wi-Fi, you know, he gets on his phone to connect to Wi-Fi, and he sees my last name airport, and he's convinced then that, dude, this guy must be a pilot, and he named his Wi-Fi, you know, his last name airport because he's a big plane enthusiast. It was hilarious. I told him, I said, well, dude, you know, I don't know who told you that I was a pilot, but I'm not. But I do fly drones. He said, no, it wasn't drones. It was actually real planes. They said you own a plane. And I said, no, I wish I owned it. Yeah, exactly. Only digitally. So, it was just hilarious. And it just shows you how neighbors, you know, when they get to talking, the stuff they can come up with. But I think I figured it out. We've got an older woman in our neighborhood who it like welcomes people. She goes around and gives them their little welcome packet and welcomes them to the neighborhood. And I really think she's senile or maybe got early stages of Alzheimer's or whatever, because I know this woman and she knows that I'm not that old, but I think she's the one that told him that. Oh, you have wonderful next door neighbors. He's retired and he owns an airplane. All right, I've got to take a potty break really quick, so y'all hang tight just a minute. I'm gonna let the plane fly itself. Now you know what, I'm gonna put it on pause, but this time I'm gonna remember that I've got it on pause. Last time I paused, I forgot and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't control the plane. All right, y'all hang tight, talk amongst yourselves. I'm glad I remembered where I was going with that story with my next door neighbor, so now I don't feel quite as bad because I triggered that memory. All right, I'll be right back. Y'all take care. See you in like 2 or 3 minutes because the bathroom's right here beside me. Be right back. All right, I am back and the plane is on pause. The plane is on pause. Thank you, Hannah. Sheesh. That was so funny. Last time I streamed, I was getting close. I thought I was getting close to the airport and I was trying to land and trying to control the plane. The plane would not do anything I tried to get it to do, nothing. And finally one of the viewers said, isn't your plane on pause? And it was. It had been on pause for like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. And for some reason, I thought I was getting closer to the airport. Yeah. It's kind of embarrassing. Kind of embarrassing. But that's okay. Y'all will get old one of these days. You will get there. Okay. So on my map, I do have this Dugway Proving Ground, and I'm wondering if maybe that could be part of the Salt Flats, or I do know that the Salt Flats is basically a dried up lake bed. So would it be possibly just adjacent to the Great Salt Lake? I don't know. Oh, Hannah, just wait. Just wait, my friend. And then when you know you're really getting old when you start telling stories to people and then you forget like what you were saying, and then like 5 minutes later you say something that triggers that memory that reminds you of what you were saying. Just kidding. Let's see here. There was something else I was gonna talk about, but I don't remember. Oh, it was the Salt Flats, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I've already talked about that. I just got done talking about that. So today I did a personality assessment. That's it, all west. Okay, so all of it is west of the lake. So like right in here. So I'm hoping I planned this right. I think I did. I Googled it earlier today and I should have looked at it again. Kim, thank you so much for the resub. 11 freaking months. It's hard to believe that I've been streaming for that long, let alone that you've been a sub for 11 months. Thank you so much for that. Can I get a shout out for the average Kim, please? Let's see a video clip. Let's see Kim's video clip. Thank you.
Okay, wait. VJ. I just said DJ. Why was that funny?
Going to 128.5.
Okay, my clips are so short. I've got to fix that. I'm sorry, that was an awful short clip. Directly west of the bottom half of the lake. Okay, cool. Then I'll be. You know what? Change of plans. So, but thank you for that shout out. And Kim, how are you today? So like right here where KGRT is. Because I could just change my map. It will land there and break out the drone and do some checking out. Oh, I'm headed straight for it now. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Thank you. Good. Okay, cool. I am fantastic. Had a great day at work, which I always have a good day at work. Got a new bumper for my Jeep Friday. I'm really excited about it. I took my old bumper off today before I left work. Is this it right here? Nah, I think that's just a shading issue with the stitching. Oh gosh, Kim, yeah, I can't imagine being a nurse and all the stuff that you guys go through, because you never know what you're gonna see from really minute to minute. The hardest time for us is the first day of class, because we never know what we're gonna get, you know, but then after that we kind of just deal with it. Between Wendover and the lake. Okay. Oh, okay. Dude, then I'm gonna be flying. That's perfect, because that was my plan, was to land at Wendover and then fly over to Ogden Hinckley, which is on the other side of the lake. So that'd be perfect. Oh, I love the salt flats too. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I saw him in person from the air on a jetliner a few years ago. Not 100% sure, but in Kung Fu Kangaroo, I printed out a Beechcraft Bonanza checklist. So on approach, once I'm 7 to 8 nautical miles, it tells me what I need to do. Approach at 1,000 feet above destination altitude. All right, so I am not close enough to do anything yet. I really haven't studied this thing. I need to study it. Clean Tifuses. All right, Tan the OG, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here and hanging out with all us peeps. All right, I'm gonna land. I'm gonna request, anyways, to land at runway 30. Let me see if I can contact the ATC. KMEV, did I miss it? I don't think I missed it yet. I guess I'm still far away. Still too far away, I guess. No, wait, West Wendover? No, just Wendover. Yeah, I'm still too far away. It's okay. Tam the OG going to bed. They moved into their house. They spent their first night in their new house Saturday night, and then this will be the first night that the kids has spent the night in the new house. Or last night was, excuse me. This will be the second night. Oh wow, yeah, Kung Fu, and I realized, yeah, I think that was part of my problem to begin with. I thought I could just jump from one airplane to the next and be just fine, even though I knew they were a little different, like you said, kind of like a car. But wow, I have found out totally different creatures. So I'm just going to familiarize myself with the Beechcraft and learn as much as I can about it. And this will be kind of my go-to, and then I'll fly some other ones once I really get familiar with flight and flying, and especially landing. All right, I am going to go back to the internal view. Hey Swan, how are you? Swan, I did see where you cut your whole yard using a push mower. Very impressive. Very impressive, friend. That's something that I hope to be able to accomplish one day. As of today, I've lost 42 pounds. I've kind of struggled in the last week, and I may or may not have ate some candy yesterday, but 42 pounds down. Thank you. And so my plan, my goal right now is to be ready to cut my own grass in the spring. Right now we are paying somebody to do that, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to, you know, I'll feel like doing my own by then. The other issue with me cutting grass is my sinuses. Cutting grass just kills me. Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. But Swan, that was pretty awesome. Stuffy Tam. That's pretty good. I like that. I'll do that in the spring. I'll change my name to Stuffy Tam. Stuffy Tam, show us them tissues. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Man.
Stuffy Tam, show us those tissues.
There, that's more like it. Oh, by the way, you're having much more trouble landing with your new yoke. Stick was easy, so don't feel too bad. Your landings aren't as nice right now. Good. I don't feel so bad. And then I was on Tomo's World's stream. I guess it was yesterday at some point, and was talking about my landings, and he said I'm doing really well for as little. For the short amount of time that I've been playing, I'm doing really well with landings, so I don't feel quite so bad. But yeah, so you got a yoke, and there was something else. What else was it you were getting, Kung Fu? Wasn't there something else that you said you were getting? Or maybe that was it, the yoke. I did get my instrument gauge. I've got it sitting right here, but I still find myself looking to the screen to see everything. And I really haven't played with this gauge any at all either. You got the throttle and some instrument gauges too. Oh, you know what? I forgot about you telling me that the instrument gauges were on sale. Because I was so excited I opened it up and I've got it hooked up and everything. So I guess I'll just keep it instead of sending it back and doing the getting them from wherever it was you told me. I took a picture of it with my phone. I looked right before stream also to see if I could find oh, wait a minute, to see if I could find a background view of this aircraft that I could use on stream. But you know what? I don't need to do that. All I need to do for my green screen is this and do a screenshot of it. Dang, why didn't I already think of this? There. And now I have a green screen background. Sheesh. If you keep it, you should get SPAD next and buy custom gauges. They work tons better. Man, everything is so complicated. And if I tell you, if I had the money, I would get one of those consoles and have it here sitting in front of me too, where it really looks like the real thing. Yeah, those things are so awesome looking, where it looks like the whole instrument gauges. But I guess you'd really need to be a serious flight simmer to be able to justify that cost, or just like, you know, you got a lot of money. Yeah, Rich, there you go, Iceman. Iceman just throwing it out there. All right, let's see if I can contact the tower now. Should be close enough. 30 miles out, approximately. And there it is. Oh, good. I get to select my own runway. I really like it when they do that. So I'll just
Kilo Echo November Victor,
land at runway 30.
Craft November Niner 2 Sierra Tango Tree 0 miles southeast, 12,200 feet inbound to land.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start my descent. Hopefully that's not too much. We'll see. So this airport is 44,229 feet above sea level. I'm at 12,000, so I need to drop 8 times 2 is 16. We'll see. Trying to do math in my head, and y'all, I suck at math. That's why we have calculators on our phones and on our watches. I remember when I don't remember what grade I was in, but I guess I was a young teenager when the calculator watches first came out. Like the face had calculator buttons on it, like a calculator but really small, and how jealous I was. And I was like, oh, that is the coolest thing. And now look at the stuff we have now on these things. It is crazy. All right, so we're flying straight in. Let's see here. I am not far, not close enough. I do need to switch tanks though. And switch fuel tanks really quick. Come on, mouse. There we go. You remember that, Swan? And I thought that was the coolest thing. And of course, the people that had them thought it was the coolest thing. And then teachers were like flipping out, like, oh my gosh, we can't have a calculator in the room. And now we got like, I have literally seen in my few years of teaching just how spoiled we all are, not just my students, but we all are with our phones, because we don't really have to think about a whole lot of anything. Whatever we want to know, whatever we want to look up, whatever math or anything we want, all we have to do is this. And I have had 2 students since I've been teaching that I can think of tell me that there was no reason for them to continue in our automotive program because all they had to do was go to YouTube or search it online to find the answer for how to fix a car. And that's pretty, I mean, it's fairly accurate, but doctors and nurses still need to know. I mean, you can't get a degree on YouTube. As much as it sounds pretty cool and stuff, there's still stuff you need to know and get your hands on to appreciate it. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is our airport right here. So if I go to external view, we might get a, yes, it's called an amateur, exactly, Swan. And then of course those students, they're usually know-it-alls. Well, you're just trying to get our money is all it is. Anyways, I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm really not. I absolutely love what I do. It makes what makes it all worth it to me is when you have a student who struggles or is struggling, and then you help them and then they get it. You can actually see that light come on. It's pretty. Yeah, exactly. And it's the same way with a nurse or a doctor. I don't want a doctor who, you know, we have so many people ask, don't you have just an online only program? No. You know, does the nursing program have online only? I would hope not. But yeah, it just comes down to maturity, and you know, a lot of these students, and like I said, us included, we're so used to having everything at our fingertips with our phone that we tend to think, hey, that's the answer for everything. All right, so I'm getting close to where I need to reduce speed to 110. So I'm at 133 right now. Oh, Hannah, thank you. I hope I helped you make it through your last 45 minutes in a good way. Have a good night, friend. Thank you so much, Hannah, for all you do for me and for the community here. So I need to go down to 110. Yeah, Hannah is an amazing moderator, and she mods for so many streamers. She mods for a ton of people. And I really, really appreciate her. And I know the other streamers do as well, but I truly, truly appreciate people like Hannah who take time out of their day to help out and engage with my viewers. All right, there's our, whoops. There's our destination right there. Yeah, the only person I mod for is my daughter, Tam the OG, and I am not a good moderator then either. All right, I'm going ahead and knocking autopilot off in just a minute and get my feet back on my flaps. All right, autopilot off. We'll go ahead and get lined up with this runway because I am not lined up with it currently. I see the runway lighting. 7,000 feet. And set my flaps. Yeah, moderating, I can imagine it would be quite a chore on some really busy channels. Sometimes I feel like I need to mod more people in mine, but usually Hannah's here or Tam the OG's here, and they do an excellent job with it. But there are times that I get caught without any mods. But really the main thing is just shouting people out. I hardly ever have a troll that, you know, that I can't control or whatever. And in fact, it's been a while since I've had a troll on here. All right, we are cruising on in 4200, so I need to drop on a little bit further. Bring my throttle back. I got my checklist here. Okay, so I need to, oops, dang it. See, I'm looking at my checklist instead of looking at the airport. I got to keep my eyes on things. That's how I end up crashing. Yeah, I really don't. I don't have many troublemakers, but I'm kind of a small channel too, so that helps. I've had my share of troublemakers on here, but I can usually hold my own. I mean, people don't bother me. Trolls don't bother me in real life and on here. It's basically just people wanting attention for the most part. Well, that's over a long period of time though, Iceman. Thank you. And when I consider, when I talk about a streamer being small or large, it's really, I look at viewer count with that. So yeah, I have been blessed with a lot of followers. And I've got my regular viewers are amazing, and I truly appreciate them. But there's a couple ways that you get your viewer count up, and one is just having a regular stream schedule, and that's kind of tough for me right now. It'll come, Iceman. It is tough, and it can be discouraging sometimes, but it'll come. All right, I do have my landing gear down. Iceman streams this as well, Swan. Yeah, I have a ton of patience. This may end up being one of my, I'm not gonna say it. Because I'm gonna mess up if I do. Yeah, I know, right? I shouldn't have said anything because now I'm getting cocky. Dude. Probably not my straightest landing, but that was one of my best landings, y'all. Yeah, not bad at all. I'll take that. I'll take that. So now I'm gonna taxi up to the come on. I guess it would help if I let off the brakes. I'm gonna taxi up to the terminal, and then we'll get the drone out. Oops. Oh god, I'm fixing to take off again. And then we'll get the drone out and see if we can see the salt flats. Oh, have you not seen Daenerys yet at all, Swan? Is that your first time watching Daenerys? Or have you seen her before? It's just been a while. Y'all, I'm just hogging this runway. I'm awful at taxiing. Oh no, Iceman. So there are streamers that, you know, they get all upset about self-promoting. Don't worry about it, Swan. The only time that it really that self-promos bother me is when it becomes the you know, when that's all, when you spam it over and over and over and over. So no, man, I am perfectly fine. Listen, I'm all about helping other streamers. We're all in this together. No, that's fine. And y'all be sure to check out Iceman. Iceman is a good streamer. I'm horrible at taxiing, just so you know. I don't see the road. Oh, I guess this is the road right here, isn't it? Is this the road to the terminal? No, you have not. You have not. But listen, I have been. All streamers have been where you are, Iceman, where I am now. Everyone had a starting point. And I hope if I ever make it big enough to make partner or whatever, that I will not be so cocky that I forget that I started with no viewers. And I was struggling just like everybody else. Oh wait, I want to get the drone out. I didn't mean to. I almost messed up, didn't I? I'm gonna turn some music on now though, so it just won't be so quiet, but we'll get the drone out. Oh, you're up to 11. Awesome. That's not bad. I can't recall how long it took. Oh, you know what? I got to affiliate pretty quick, but it was because of some really awesome and another really awesome streamer who helped me out tremendously to get me there really quickly. All right, so here's the drone. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Let's go look at some salt flats. That's pretty cool that you got that many on your Discord. Let's see here. So the salt flats should be, if this is, which way is the plane facing? That direction. So I should just go this direction and we should be right there at it. I gotta speed this thing up though. You know, I've heard of bigger streamers where like a small person raids them and they like ignore them or say something ugly, you know, troll them because they're small streamers. That's just totally, that's just being a jerk. But anyways, let's have some fun. Can I make my drone go faster? I hope I can. Yes, I can. All right, let's go see what we can see. Wow, is that as fast as my drone's gonna go? I guess it's because I'm a little bit higher up in the air and it looks like I'm going slower. My goodness, the stitching here is horrible. Look at this. I guess it was just a different time of year and they had some water here. And is this the salt flats right here? Oops. Headed to bed. Thank you, Swan. I hope you have a good sleep. Swan, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Well, this is kind of anticlimactic. I was expecting to see cars racing. No, I'm just kidding about that. But I don't know really what I expected because it is just a bunch of salt. But anyways, here's the sorry about coughing in your ears. Here's the Bonneville Salt Flats. I don't know that much about it except people bring their vehicles out here and try to hit land speed records and do some testing and stuff like that. So although I was joking about seeing a bunch of cars racing, I was somewhat hoping to see, although I know they'd be flat, you know, some cars or something. Oh, shoot, like a group of cars or something like that that were rendered into the picture, but looks like there is nothing like that. Well. Let's see what this is. Is this a vehicle? Oh, that's a building. What? That's a cute little building. Hey, we can pretend like we're a car. Oops. All right, here we go. We're going for a land speed record. Wait a minute, I'm gonna increase this. We're probably gonna crash my plane, but still, it'll be fun. All right, here we go. Land speed record. Bonneville Sock Flats. Scruffy Tam in his drawer of socks. Go. I don't know how fast I'm going. It's pretty cool. Very fast, heck yes. And right at the last minute, we'll pick it up so we don't hit the house. Oh, well, like I said, kind of anticlimactic there, but let's go on back to the plane. And what time is it? Yeah, I definitely broke a record. I don't know what sort of record, but it was probably a record broke for sure. All right, we're back at the airport. You know, I probably don't have time to start the next flight, even though it would be a small flight.